What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Frito here, and welcome to the live stream. So today, normally, what I would be doing would be the Promised Neverland, Black Clover, Haiku, Detective Conan, and then the Food Wars episode, Black Clover episode, not Black Clover episode, Fire Force episode, and Dr. Stone episode. But unfortunately, Haiku, Detective Conan, Fire Force, and Dr. Stone, those aren't out yet. So today we're going to be doing The Promised Neverland chapter 161. It's called Never Be Alone. Black Clover chapter 233, which is called Fate Stirs into Motion. And then also episode 10 of Food Wars. So I know, guys, quite a short stream, but what I'm going to do to make up for that, guys, just to be quite simple for you guys, when I get home tonight, obviously the rest of it should be out, potentially not Detective Conan, and I would basically make just videos of live reactions. It also gives me a little bit of leeway, and it allows me to try a couple little things that I've been wanting to do for a little bit. But anyway, without any further ado, guys, let's get straight into chapter 161 of The Promised Neverland. Last week, it's called Never Be Alone. Last week, basically what went down, which was kind of scary, we see everyone normally there all heading back to the base. We know we got, I believe it's 2,000 people heading there. So that's kind of scary, kind of crazy. So, and we got, I believe it was one of the girls, I can't quite remember. Everyone at the base had disappeared. Had they already arrived and taken care of it, or what is going on? We do not know. So chapter 161, Never Be Alone. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, as you guys can see, I've got the chapters up and everything like that. So as you guys know, this is my first full week of streaming. I'm slowly going to be making adjustments to make things work smoother and basically look better. So hopefully come this time next week or the week after, things are going to be a lot more schmick, a lot more easier, and I will start learning a lot more stuff like that. But yeah, let's get into it, guys. Let's do this. The Children's Paradise, The Promised Neverland. So we got a little insight there. Under threat. Okay, so we've got the medicine. Cindy, please take a look at this. Huh? Emma! Nah, that is Peter Rattery. I know that. We know that face. That is Rattery. Okay, what's going on? So darkness descends. Greetings, dear Cato. Chapter 161, Never Be Alone. So it looks like Peter Rattery with all the demons. He arrived at the base. The question is, how did he figure out? Like, we did get an idea of how he was going to figure it out, but dude, he's there. Okay. All right. So we've got the wolves. They're all going. Run to the hideout. Everybody, please stay safe. So Emma's freaking out, thinking, what the hell? Boss. All right. So we've got Vincent and some of the Adams. Vincent, you all. Okay, so we've got Vincent and all the other guys there. Why are you still here? I told you to. Glad to see you're doing well. He's like, our bad, boss. We kind of went against the orders here. We were too worried about you. Sorry. Alright, so they kind of went against our orders because Norman ordered them to just go get back to the base because a lot of these guys have, like Hayato and that, they're not really just normal humans. They're physically stronger, like we saw Hayato. He is a lot faster than normal. Okay. Why did you do that? If I had been killed, at least secure yourselves as safe. You said that you'd be right behind us, so we waited. You bested her. Yes, the queen is dead. Alright, so Vincent and all that got the confirmation that they wanted. The queen is dead. So they're smiling to the horses. No moment to lose. So it was like even though they did wait, they weren't just standing around waiting. They were actually doing stuff, preparing. Okay, so we've got Emma, Ray. There they are. Alright. So that's Oliver. Oliver! What's going on? It's awful. The hideout. The children. Like, huh? Alright. So it looks like the hideout's been destroyed. So it looks like a couple of people from the Goldie Pond managed to get out. Like Gilligan, Nigel, all these guys managed to get out. After we separated, Gillian, Nigel, you go back to the hideout. So I got Gilligan, and Gillian is the girl we saw at the end of last week's chapter. She's the one who got back to the thing. It was like, what the hell? Why is no one here? We ran straight back to warn them, but even then, it was too late. What? So we got Hayato there. They had already been raided. It was a separate unit. There were several independent squads. From what we could assess, the enemy forces numbered around 2,000. So they managed to find them and keep an eye on them. So, okay. What about the children? Taken. The lookouts too. Not a single one left behind. Taken? Where? We managed to ambush a few demons and made them spit it out. Ours? Huh? The fugitives, they were all moved. Since they treat us as food, they took their goods to the closest safe place for storage. A high-quality farm with solid defenses. Are we going back to Gracefield? I don't feel we're going back to Gracefield. The Gracefield house! Oh, yes, we're going back. We are going back. We are going back. We are going back to Gracefield. To Gracefield. Oh, yeah, this is going to get sick. Alright, makes sense. The house lies in what was Iveleg's jurisdiction. If he's offering all fugitives to the Queen, the farm would make it easier to hide them from the other nobles. But I think there's a bigger issue here, as in 2,000 royal soldiers? So I was like, what the fuck, man? About half of all the restraining forces, 300 in the cattle, about half of all the restraining forces, and we had Gillian. Okay? Now, we have no more demons to throw against other demons. No such battle power. And here, we're a mere 10 people. So there's only 10 of them left. Okay. And some are wounded to boot. The 3 strongest from Lombarda have all taken damage. So that's Zazie, Vincent, and all them. Okay. This is all we have. With this, we're supposed to save hundreds of our people from the farm. Okay. Alright, so they're trying to figure, what should we do? Nothing. It's hopeless. This time, we have no chance of victory. No opening. Let's go to Gracefield! Oh, I was like, what? Let's just go! Don't give in to doubt. We're going to help everybody. Because you have to remember, guys, Phil is still there. The guy that at the very start of this series, he just always was popping up in the most random of spots. So I thought originally with Phil that he was like the informant to Mum, you know. But in actual fact, he just knew what was going on. And he's a lot smarter and a lot cluier than what people even let on. And he's the only one who knows what's going on. So as far as we know, he's training everybody at that farm to escape. So this is kind of sick. Don't give in to doubt. We're going to help everybody. But look, we get the idea. But the question here is how? How are we going to do that? So Ray's like, dude, we get that. We already know that. But fucking how? Do you have a plan? Nope. So let's head there first and think on the way. There she goes again. Like, we've got people laughing at her. But don't go out thinking how hopeless it is. It's much better to decide when we can do it than figure out how. It will be okay. I think Emma has a plan. She's just not 100% sure on it yet. Norman and Ray are with us now. I'm here too. All of you. Alright? So she's been saying, hey, we got 2 of the brightest fucking strategists that I've ever met here. in Norman and Ray. If anyone can figure a way to do this, it's them two. Alright. You have changed the world. We were such tiny things, born in cages, and we have achieved so much already. So flashbacks to everything that they've all achieved. We're almost there now. It's just one more step, and we're already on the way. Because she has the plan. Like, she's already made that promise with the demon dude. Okay. The Ratari clan, 2,000 soldiers, no big deal. We've done so much, we can do this. So keep your heads up and keep thinking. And I was like, he just bursted out laughing. It's like, I love it. No one's laughing. It's like, boss? They're like, what the fuck? This guy's laughing? What the hell? So I love how, like with Vincent, Zazie, and Hayato and all these guys, they're not used to seeing Norman like this. Norman's always so serious, very much about the plan, about the process, all that. The same kind of loosen up and show a bit more emotion. They're not used to this. Like, somehow, I always feel like there's hope when Emma says it. True enough. Yeah, you gotta admit, we got lots of successes so far. Though, we also had our failures. There's plenty to regret. So we're talking about the other guy, the guys, and some of the people who have died on the way. But if we're too afraid of that, we close ourselves to real possibilities. Right. So we've got Don and Gilda there. So that was actually Dom that was in the background. I thought it was who was it? I'm going back. Yeah, about a couple of pages back. Where you go, ah, there she goes again. I thought that was Phil, but no, that's actually Don. Because I was like, wait, Phil's not there. What the hell? Okay. The deaths should have been played for later, so everyone must be still alive. 2,000 demons. I guess we should pass on a direct assault, huh? We have the plans to Grace Field, courtesy of the Minerva dump data dump. Okay. After we reach the house, our goal should be infiltration. That's it. Alright. Oh, I see. This is her way. How she came so far. You are not alone. So this is how Norman's starting to realize how Emma got to where she is. So she doesn't just take everything on her shoulders herself. She relies on other people to have ideas where she can't. I like that. Yes, I remember this feeling. That it's okay to be vulnerable. Okay? It's okay because you're not alone. And that's the strength of humankind. Alright, so we've got like a little meeting, discussing, and now we've got them all heading to Grace Field. Alright. So we've got that. Honestly, guys, I have just found the image for today. This picture here, all of them here. We've got Zazie, Norman, Don, Gilda, Gillian, Oscar, Vincent, the Adams. We've got all of them there. All of them standing there. They look so sick. Whatever happens, it ends here. For a new world. Let's go. Our family is waiting. They're actually here! Oh my god, this is so good. This is so good. Fucking so good. Oh man. I can't wait till next week, guys. We're going to sing Isabella again. Oh, this is going to be so good. We're going to get Isabella again. Like, oh, she's coming back. I cannot wait. Isabella, I fucking love Isabella. Alright. And that is the end of the chapter. And also, Phil's coming back. Ah, that's going to be so fucking good. Oh man, this is going to be so good. Oh man, this is going to be so fucking good, man. We're back where it all began. Grace Field. Like, literally, we have gone back. Phil, Isabella, those two characters, they will be back next week. I cannot fucking wait. I can't wait to see how the redesign for Phil, the redesign for Isabella. I so hope they redesign them. Like, they need to. It's been a few years. Like, Emma and Ray still look quite similar, but you can tell they've aged. They're taller, they're more thinner, they're more stuff like Norman's probably the biggest change in them. Face-wise, he's the same, but height and everything else, he's definitely changed a lot more. So I'm really looking forward to seeing redesigns for Phil and Isabella in next week's chapter, in chapter 162. That is going to be sick, guys. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to jump straight into Black Clover